Okay, I'm gonna be real. One of like the top 5 human experiences is going to a gas station at like 3 in the morning in sweatpants and a hoodie and like a bummy fit and buying something that's horrible for you. But just the idea of doing that, the concept, the freedom behind that just makes me so happy, and I love doing that. So imagine a beautiful day, beautiful weather, and a beautiful car going on a drive in a beautiful place, right? This is K-Car Camping, actually. This started at 6 in the morning. It is currently 8:30 at night. Despite it being so bright out, we get very late sunsets here. K-Car Camping. That was my vision. My little funny yellow car driving through the mountains, going on an awesome drive, filled to the brim with fun things. And here we are. So hopefully the music is not getting picked up. So I've planned this for the last couple of days. I'm like, okay, I wake up, I go to work, I get off, and then I'm gonna go home, fill up my car with stuff I need. I have a whole checklist in my phone on my notes of things to bring: pillow, sleeping bag, food, camera stuff. I got the speaker last second because I figured why not? I'd like to have music. And then books and stuff for entertainment because I'm going to be in a dead zone. So I get off work, I come home, I fill up the car, it's 2:30, let's go. So I go to my first pick, my top spot. It's this little spot, not too far up the mountain, maybe 20, 25 minutes. And I get there, and it's kind of not that great. I'm like looking around. The sites are like really small, and there's a $23 fee for these tiny little spots where pretty much like I wouldn't be able to speak at this volume without like waking up 6 other people. So I figured, screw this, I'm gonna go further up. And so I went further up. I drove for about another 45 minutes. Keep in mind, I'm in my K-car full of stuff, full of this stuff, and I get all the way up to Cedar Breaks National Monument, where I'm like, hey, this is a perfect spot because there's campgrounds and campsites and stuff here. Perfect. I'm gonna get set up here. And I go around, and they're completely full, and these spots are even worse. They're even worse. And now I'm like an hour up the mountain, and I'm like, well, damn, like what do I do now? And so I turn around, I go back out, I find this weird little dirt trail going off in the middle of nowhere. I follow that, and I start to think, yeah, maybe this is a good spot. Whole time it's raining, and there's lightning and thunder, like loud and intense. And I'm like, yeah, that's no big deal. I'll just pull over wherever, and I'll get it set up, and I'll be good, and K-Car Camping is gonna happen. And then, so I'm like, whatever, screw this. I'm gonna go back in the mountain, and I'm gonna go to this one place that's named after a deer or something. So I go out to the deer place, and it's closed. So I'm like, great. Well, I'll go to the lake. So I go to the lake. Another half hour later, I get there, and it's beautiful. It is like sleeting though. There's like ice on the ground, and it was raining and sleeting, and there were so many people in such a small area, and they were all staring, and I felt super uncomfortable. Maybe because of the car, probably because of the car. Like, what are you doing in that thing? Anyway, at this point, I get the fee, I fill out the paper, I fill out the document to get the spot. It's gonna be $23, whatever. And I look at it, and as I'm about to seal the envelope, the money is in, I decide, screw this. I'm going back down. I'm not doing this here. This sucks. I was going to be sleeping on the asphalt with my car right next to me just because I wanted the car and the camera and the tent and all that stuff together. And so I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever. I'll go down the mountain. Forget it. I'll just do it tomorrow. So I go down the mountain. I get home. It's like an hour later. I'm driving through town. It's pouring rain. There's lightning. There's storming. Just terrible weather. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to go home. I'm going to lay down. I've been up all damn day. I am so tired. And I lay down, and I have my window open to enjoy the rain, at least. And it gets clear. And I'm like, unbelievable. So, naturally, I get back in my car that's still full of all the stuff, and I drive out the other way. Instead of out east up the mountain, out west to the desert. And that is where I'm at now. It is hot as hell because I brought hoodies because I was expecting to get a setup in the rain, and now I am just stuck in a hoodie, and it's so damn hot. And I got the tent set up. It took forever. I've set up a lot of tents in my day. I like to claim that I'm pretty good at setting up tents. You know, I like doing the poles and everything, and I love tents. I'm a big tent guy. I have this weird affinity for rooms outside. I don't know why. Anyway, so get the tent set up. Takes about an hour. Turns out this is the worst tent to set up ever. I've set up a lot of tents in my day. Nothing compares to the nightmare that is this thing. I now see why it was $120 off. It has strings. It has like a billion of them. I don't know what that's about. I only use poles. I'm still fighting with it. So I'm gonna keep fighting with this. It's been about an hour. This is how much progress I've made in an hour. I'm gonna keep fighting with it. And there's hardly any instructions, and it comes with like ropes for some reason. Like ropes, like why? What? It has like a billion of them. What are those here for? So I get the tent set up finally. I was on a phone call with my friends. Very luckily, they helped just talk to me and keep my nerves in check because I was really frustrated. And then I got all the stuff out of my wonderful car and tossed it in here. And that's where we are. And I figured I would set up this camera because I already filmed for like 3 hours today that's not going to get made into a video. So I might as well use some of that footage as B-roll for this. Either that or I'll kind of mix them together and I'll make something with it that'll hopefully be fun and interesting. I'm happy to be here now. I'm low-key like really tense, but this kind of feels nice to just lie down for a sec. Yeah, after my hours of turmoil in this long day I've had, hopefully I'm tired enough to just sleep and get this over with. K-Car camping was a great idea in mind. I don't think the K-Car had anything to do with it. I think it's the camping and the bad weather we had today. And just the bad spots. I thought there'd be way better spots. It's like one of the prettiest places in the world. I think if I did this with friends, it'd be a lot better. Because this has been a lot of solo suffering. And if there was somebody else to struggle through it with me, that would be a lot of fun. So that's why I'm glad my friends are coming out here. There we go. That makes a much easier entry. I guess I could start getting stuff from in the car and putting it in there. I am out of breath. It is so friggin' hot. So we'll start with like I guess the sleeping bag. And that's what camping is all about. I guess I've got the cooler. I pretty much ate all the food that I was gonna bring in the beginning. By that I mean the Wendy's. So I grabbed some more snacks, some fruit and stuff that, like a banana that's nowhere near being ripe. I guess now that I have everything in the tent, it doesn't really seem like much. That's a K-Car camping for you though. Let's see, all we got left is a hoodie, a hat, an extra water bottle for a refill. That's it. I mean, I have a chair in the back, but like I said, there's kind of a whole table there. Okay. So here is the tent. Never thought that making stupid videos for Instagram would end me up here in the desert in a horrible little tent. I hope this doesn't do well, so I don't have to do this again. Trust me, big camping fan, but this is this has been a rough day, and it is not shy of 1,000,000 degrees in here, and I really wish that I brought a t-shirt. I did not. Maybe I could text Craig and Nate to bring me one, because they're gonna come out and visit. So I guess I could get this kind of set up. Sleeping bag is a loner. My pillow, that is my pillow for my bed. I don't really got much interesting stuff to say. I feel like I kind of want to decompress for a second. I did, however, bring a speaker. This is my favorite speaker. I'll probably have it just bouncing around in the background or something while I film the other video. So here, I will give you a tour of my campground. So over there, we have the bathrooms, and over there, we have like some of the only other people that are out here. And you can see this campsite is freaking huge. Pretty much my area goes all the way up to the bathrooms. This is all my campsite. I'm number 14. I have this pavilion. I even have a fire pit tucked away back there. There's these cool rock things everywhere, and then these weird roads and stuff that I somehow took my little car on. We got these trees which is where I've got the tent set up because it was raining when I was setting it up and I wanted to get very little water inside. And you can see here's the inside of my tent. And I mean, that's kind of it. It's not like as beautiful here as it was up the mountain. However, it is still, it is certainly outside. That's a true fact. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is the tent. I mean, it's pretty good once it's all set up. It was a nightmare to set up. I don't know if I already showed this, but this is what I did to one of the stakes. Yeah. Shout out to Shovel. I'm kind of glad I brought that to, bam, hit it in. I actually ended up using that rock. And then when I was done, I threw it at that rock. It has this area, which is something. There's a basket over there and this kind of little open area. And then that's a door and this is also a door. So this all closes up pretty nice. So you have an area to put your shoes so you don't bring them in the dirty tent or they don't sit outside and get full of water in the rain. So that's pretty good. Or not in the dirty tent, but get the tent dirty. Here's the beach. It's pretty much empty at this point. I have my water bottle refill water bottle, and then a hat and another hoodie, as well as the rest of the beat. It smells good in there despite being full of fast food all day. I didn't end up putting anything in the spare compartment, and then the trunk pretty much just has a camp chair, but I have this, so I don't really need the camp chair, because I'm not going to do a fire. There's been a lot of wildfires lately, and I'm just trying to, not do that. Yeah, I mean, this is where I'm at. It's kind of strange. I don't know, there's kind of weird vibes out here, but there's these fun rocks you can walk on. I guess I'll just climb up onto them. I could very easily get on top of that and get like a overhead shot of the car and the tent. That might be fun. This is cool, I guess. I'm trying to get a good shot, but this dumb pavilion's right there. I guess I could have set up the camp a little better too. Whew. Kind of hard to balance there, but that's kind of fun to look at, I guess. Because see, the tent's pretty much bigger than the car. Yeah, so there's just hella rocks and desert and stuff out here. It's pretty, I don't know, it's kind of ethereal. The way the rocks are so round, but they're so big for such a weird little area that's just full of these goofy trees and stuff. I don't know, it's kind of got this weird energy. But, here we go, here's a nice shot. Maybe I can climb up on this. Here we go. K-car camping. Oh, that's a good picture right there. This is really weird. I didn't think it was possible. If you asked me at 6 in the morning today, I would have said yes. If you asked me at 6 in the evening today, I would have said no. Because that's about the time I got back from the first ordeal. There was somebody shooting out there earlier. That's done now, so cool. But you can see pretty much for every pavilion that's a different site. You can see there's a really good distance between them all. And I picked a really good one. I feel like one of the quietest and most isolated ones at least. Hopefully I don't get mauled to death by like a skinwalker or like a coyote or something. Okay, I don't know how well you can see. It's windy and the whole tent shakes. Okay, oh wow, that's so bright. It's 11 o'clock now. Let me get my stuff off the table over here. Craig and Nate came out to come hang out with me for a little bit. I'll put the shovel there. Don't let me forget that. And my water bottle in. I think it's bedtime. I'm beyond tired. It's been a very long day. But we were just, just talking about stuff. And so yeah, I guess it's bedtime. Hopefully this goes good. I don't really know what's like film out here because it's kind of like what am I supposed to do? Like film myself reading a book or something? Also, I'm not using the mics because I'm lazy. They're sitting right there. And this, I haven't eaten a damn thing since I got out here. I've had zero appetite. What is up? You probably can't see me that great because it's 2:15 in the morning right now. But I've made a decision to pack up camp and leave. Okay, I know you're thinking, Ben, dude, all that work to get out here and we're leaving in the middle of the night? Yeah, because I think I proved what I set out to prove, and now I'm just sitting in this noisy tent as the wind shakes the whole thing, and I cannot fall asleep, and I'm tired as hell. I got off a long work week, And here I am, and my back hurts. And I think I proved that it is possible to camp in the Honda Beat, even if I am stubborn. So we are going to load up, go back into town, and get one damn night of good sleep this week. I just want to record this. This is kind of funny. I'm gonna take apart the tent, listen to some Patchy Mate. I'm just kind of throwing everything in the car. There's no organization or anything going into this. Look, this all comes off now. Man, I am kind of very excited to get out of here. My current issue is that this pole came apart inside the sheet thing, and I've been pulling on it and pulling on it and pulling on it, or trying to like work the thing down, but it's not happening. So I might just try and push it through the other end, I guess. I don't really know. So much fun. I really thought about just leaving it out here. Oh, I didn't mean to have the flash. That's okay. You guys ready to hear the most beautiful sound in the world? Feel pump. Oh my goodness. K-car camping. What a nightmare this has been, honestly. I feel bad for giving up. I'm giving up on the camping. What I know is that this car is capable, and that I bought some of the worst stuff imaginable. But I'm leaving. I'm going home. I think I've earned it. I think I've proven my point that this is possible. Low key though, the more I look around, the more I realize this place is, like skinwalker territory. It's like super, I don't know, man. I'm just gonna run through all my stuff and make sure I got everything. What up? So I'm driving back into town. I just saw so many deer and I'm terrified. But I guess I did kind of achieve my goal. I was out there one day past midnight into the next day, so one could say I just woke up really early, and that counts. So I don't want to see no comments getting mad at me for getting out of there. I was super paranoid, and yeah. I just passed the only other car that I've seen out here. You can see those red lights in my mirror, and it was a cop. So that's good. I've been going really slow, really low RPM because I'm low on gas. I am gonna take one mystery stop on my drive home. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm not far from home, maybe like 10 minutes, not even. But the speed limit here is at 55. I think I'm going like not even 40. So just taking it easy. Okay, I'm gonna be real. One of like the top 5 human experiences is going to a gas station at like 3 in the morning in sweatpants and a hoodie and like a bummy fit and buying something that's horrible for you. But just the idea of doing that, the concept, the freedom behind that just makes me so happy, and I love doing that. So yeah, we will drive up. You will never guess where I'm at right now. Home! I made it. I'm getting my pillow and my water bottle, and I'm going to bed.